Oh my god.
Welcome back to Car Show 1, the channel where legends meet the future, where cars are more than just machines, they are stories, emotions, and dreams on wheels. Today we dive into one of the most iconic names in automotive history, a car once called the most beautiful in the world, a car that defined an era and is now imagined for a rebirth in the modern age. We are talking about the Jaguar E-Type and what a 2026 version of this masterpiece might look like. Get ready because this is not just a car, it is a legend reborn. The Jaguar E-Type first stunned the world in 1961. Its sleek design, impossibly long hood, elegant curves, and balanced proportions made even Enzo Ferrari call it the most beautiful car ever made. It wasn't just about beauty, it was about performance too. With a top speed of around 150 miles per hour, powerful inline-six engines, and later a V12, the E-Type gave enthusiasts both looks and thrills. From Series 1 through Series 3, it remained a symbol of British engineering and style, a car that graced racetracks, Hollywood screens, and the garages of the world's elite. Over the decades, its reputation only grew stronger, becoming the symbol of classic motoring perfection. Fast forward to today, Jaguar as a company has changed direction. The brand has already announced its plans to become all-electric, with a completely new lineup built on advanced electric platforms. In this context, the idea of reviving the E-Type in 2026 feels like more than just a fantasy. It feels like a possibility, a halo car that could bring heritage into Jaguar's electrified future. Imagine a car that doesn't just borrow styling cues from the original but reinterprets them with modern design language, technology, and performance to match or even surpass the legend. So let's imagine what the 2026 Jaguar E-Type might be. The first and most important thing is design. You cannot revive an E-Type without elegance. A long flowing hood is a must, with a low stance and flowing curves that give the car an unmistakable silhouette. The oval-shaped front grille, slim LED headlights, and graceful rear haunches could all make a return but in sharper, more aerodynamic forms. The rear might feature a fastback slope with slim tail lights, paying homage to the original's timeless shape. Wide wheels tucked into muscular arches, flush door handles, and maybe even a glass roof could give it that modern luxury flair. This would be a car designed to stop people in their tracks, the way the original did in 1961. Step inside and the story becomes one of luxury meeting performance. The cockpit of the 2026 E-Type would need to blend nostalgia with cutting-edge technology. Imagine premium leather seats with hand-stitched detailing, brushed aluminum or open-pore wood trims, and design cues that nod to the original round dials and toggle switches. But in 2026, you would also expect a digital driver's display, an infotainment screen that melts into the dashboard, and full connectivity with voice control, wireless updates, and augmented reality navigation. Jaguar might even integrate a mode where the digital cluster displays retro-style gauges, giving a driver the charm of the past with the technology of the future. Now let's talk about the heart of this machine. Powertrain is where the modern revival of the E-Type would truly define itself. Jaguar has already confirmed that its future is electric. That means the 2026 E-Type would almost certainly be an EV, possibly riding on Jaguar's new electric platform. For performance, we could imagine dual motors for all-wheel drive or perhaps a purist single-motor rear-wheel drive version for those who want a driving experience closer to the original. Horsepower could range from 500 in the base version to 700 or more in a high-performance trim, enough to rival the likes of Porsche Taycan or Tesla Roadster. Instant torque from electric motors would make acceleration breathtaking, with 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds entirely possible. Range would also matter. Jaguar would likely target at least 350 miles on a single charge, with fast charging capability that allows 80% charge in 20 minutes. Advanced battery cooling systems, lightweight materials, and efficient aerodynamics would make sure the E-Type balances power with endurance. For driving enthusiasts, the placement of the battery pack would lower the center of gravity, giving the car sharp handling and balance worthy of the E-Type badge. Adaptive suspension, carbon ceramic brakes, and rear-wheel steering could further enhance agility. But a car like this cannot just be about numbers. The E-Type has always been about emotion. Jaguar might even design a special sound signature for the electric motors, an artificial but thrilling roar that connects to the spirit of a classic sports car. This emotional connection could be the difference between a cold machine and a living legend. When it comes to safety and technology, the 2026 Jaguar E-Type would be expected to carry all the advanced systems of its time. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot detection, and maybe even semi-autonomous highway driving would be included. But Jaguar would likely tune these features to step aside when the driver wants full control, reminding them that this is a sports car first. Inside, comfort would not be compromised either. Premium sound systems, customizable ambient lighting, heated and ventilated seats, and climate control zones would make it as luxurious as it is fast. Pricing is another aspect. If Jaguar builds this as a halo car, it would not be cheap. Expect pricing well above $100,000, perhaps even approaching $150,000 for high-performance trims. This would place it in the same league as Porsche 911, Aston Martin Vantage, and electric Grand Tours from Mercedes and Audi. The exclusivity would be part of its charm. Jaguar would likely limit production, making it a collector's item from day one. Now imagine the reveal of this car. A dark stage, a silhouette glowing under a single spotlight, the long hood and sloping roofline slowly reveal. Slim LED lights flicker on, a soft electric hum fills the room, and the Jaguar logo glows proudly. Then the voiceover declares, "The legend returns in electric elegance." The 2026 Jaguar E-Type. That would be a moment that sends chills down the spine of every car lover around the world. But there will also be challenges. Enthusiasts will inevitably compare the new E-Type to the original. Some will argue that an electric E-Type cannot capture the soul of a roaring inline-6 or V12. Others will say that times have changed, and the only way to keep the E-Type alive is to embrace the future. The balance will be delicate. Jaguar must honor its past while proving that the E-Type can thrive in an electric world. If done right, it could become the ultimate symbol of heritage meeting innovation. Competitors will be watching too. Porsche with its Taycan, Mercedes with AMG EQ models, even Ferrari with its upcoming electrics. The 2026 E-Type will not just compete with them, it will need to offer something unique, the unmatched combination of beauty and soul. This has always been Jaguar's strength, and it will need to shine brighter than ever. In the end, the dream of a 2026 Jaguar E-Type is more than just speculation. It represents hope that the world's most beautiful car might live again, not as a museum piece but as a living, breathing part of our future. Imagine driving down a coastal road, the sun setting, the curves of the car glowing in the light, and knowing that you are behind the wheel of a legend reborn. That is the kind of magic that the E-Type can deliver, even 6 decades after its birth. This has been Car Show 1, where we celebrate the icons of yesterday and the dreams of tomorrow. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Jaguar E-Type, let us know in the comments what you think this car should be. Should it be pure electric or hybrid? Should it stick closely to the original design or go completely modern? And most importantly, would you want to see Jaguar bring back the most beautiful car ever made? Until next time, keep your passion for cars alive and remember that every legend deserves a future.